Hello, this is part one of part two of my experience with carry out pizza from Pizza Hut. I consumed my pizza at home and I thought the meal could have been a little bit warmer. When I picked up the meal, I may have been maybe 5 or 10 minutes off of the pickup time, but it was kept in a quote hot oven. But when I got it home, the pizza cheese was not really melted. It had already solidified, and I only live maybe less than 2 miles from the Pizza Hut. So, eh, didn't taste as good as I would have liked it to. And I think it's because it wasn't warm. And I generally buy my pizzas in another town, and I just didn't feel like going there today. I don't think and feel that the price of almost $12 for a personal pizza is worth it because I can actually buy what they call a personal pizza or a small pizza from a local pizzeria, and it's actually equivalent to probably a small pizza, not a personal pan pizza. And of course, you get more pizza for the price. And that price for that pizza is like the same price as this pizza, which was $11. The overall Pizza Hut experience was easy as far as ordering it online and picking it up. I had no problems with that. When I went in, the customer or employee, or let's say the employee, was ready to give me the order. I watched him get the order out of an oven, but again, the pizza was not warm at all. It was like as if it were never put in that oven to keep it warm. What I don't like about this experience is even when you go to pick it up, you do have to get out of your car to go in the store. They do not have a drive-through. And generally, when I go to the other local pizzeria, I can order it, not online, but I do call it in. And they have a drive-through, and it is worth me going to the next town to get the pizza because it's worth the value and it's worth me not having to get out of my car, which to me is convenience. I don't know that I can say that Pizza Hut does anything different uh, as far as their service is concerned. Um, and that's because I generally don't eat inside of this particular Pizza Hut. If I go to, let's say, a local pizzeria, it does serve other things, um, not just pizza and chicken wings. The other one serves some Italian dishes, things of that sort. I don't want to say that Pizza Hut does anything worse than other restaurants, but again, if they could improve on keeping the pizza warm, and or if they had a drive-through, it might attract more people to come in and purchase from Pizza Hut. I don't intend on ordering Pizza Hut through the app again. Um, while it was fairly easy to do so, it's just as easy if I call in the order. They already have my information, and pretty much I can say the usual and they know exactly what I want because my phone number is already in the system. I don't generally, like I said, order Pizza Hut through the app, again, because it's not convenient. I've never used the Pizza Hut app, or I should say, if I have used it, it's been a long time ago, so I cannot really give you a comparison to the Pizza Hut app. There's nothing that I would do differently regarding my order because I got exactly what I asked for. And it was cooked well because they do give you a box to give them specific instructions on how you like your pizza cooked. And there was no problem of me getting the pizza cooked the way I wanted it with the particular toppings. Today, I did not order any beverages simply because I have um, beverages at home. And so I decided to drink what I had at home. But if I were to purchase a beverage from Finger Hut for the meal that I consumed today, I would have probably selected from, let's say, I would have selected the iced tea beverages. Let's see. Would not have gotten any of the energy drinks. Let's see. Flavored sodas. I would do that as well. And I wouldn't consume any spiked beverages or energy beverages or I don't know if I'd like these, what they call the dirty sodas or coffees, but in order of what I would select would be, let's start with the sparkling lemonades. Then I would do the flavored iced teas. And that would be my choice. So without tasting them, I can't tell you if I like them or dislike them. I know that when I buy teas, I do like flavored teas, and I'm more partial to, let's say, the strawberry tea, and I do like green tea. The prices of the drinks were, I would say, from what I can remember, were a little on the high side, um, especially when you leave the store or you carry out. There are no refills, and I'm not quite sure even if you sit inside of Pizza Hut if they do give you refills. But I think that the pricing was high, and I don't think that they are worth the price because you can go buy probably a 6 pack of soda at a grocery or convenience store for the price of the beverages that they want or that they serve at Pizza Hut. I don't find that there are any improvements that need to be made as far as beverages are concerned because it looks like they serve different categories for consumers. So you are free to pick exactly what you want. And for me, I don't mind fountain sodas. I don't find that they're as strong. As far as lemonade and tea, I would not care one way or the other if it was in bottle or can, but I think I would say if I have to choose, it would be fountain for tea and bottled for soda. They do offer fountain sodas at the Pizza Hut. I did not see where you could buy them in a bottle or can, but I believe you can buy them in the bottle if you're looking for the larger 2-liter bottles. The carryout location is not that far from where I live, so it really didn't have an impact on whether I purchased a beverage or not, but I didn't purchase one simply because I already had beverages at home. And again, if I'm drinking tea or flavored tea, I don't mind it out of the bottle. But if I'm drinking soda, then I would want them to be in a can. And again, so looking at the top 3 beverages that appeal to me would be the flavored lemonades. I can tell you that they do look delicious based on how they are presented on the form, and I can tell you that that would be my first go-to drink. Those are the top 3 beverages that appeal to me, along with the, let's say, the iced tea. Flavored iced teas are also a drink that I would consume. Now, I would be willing to try the flavored iced teas at Pizza Hut. And I probably would be willing to pay more if it's something that I really like. If it's something that's just what we call run of the mill, then no, I'm not going to want to pay anything higher than any other restaurant. Now, if they offered what we call frozen drinks and things of that sort, that would be something that I'm interested in. If I had to, I would probably drive to Pizza Hut for the flavored iced tea if I thought it was unique only to Pizza Hut and it's something that I cannot get from somewhere else. So, in looking at the other beverages, I'm not wanting a beverage that has, let's say, the energy drinks. I'm not into that. I'm not into, let's say, this is dirty. I'm not sure what that is, but it doesn't look like it's appetizing to me, I can tell you that. So I would not be wanting to purchase any of the other drinks that are listed here. Again, I did not purchase any drinks, and nothing on this list would I would consider other than what I spoke of earlier from Pizza Hut, because there's certain things that I like to drink and certain things that I don't. And if I were to, let's say, sit inside of Pizza Hut, perhaps I would purchase a beverage with my meal. But other than that, I would prefer to purchase a drink that I really like, maybe from another store, or if I have a beverage at home. Now, how much would I pay for a drink? I think that anything over $1.50 is too much for a drink. Because again, you can go buy a sodas, cases of sodas, waters for, if you're going to pay for something upwards of $2 to $3, and sometimes they're even $4 for specialty drinks. But I guess it depends on if you really like it or not. But for me, if I'm there and there's nothing else to choose from, or if I don't have anything at home, or I'm eating on the run, then sure, I will go ahead and buy a drink. But other than that, I would probably not, because the pricing is just too high. And so, with that said, I'm going to end my video for today.